currently working on our 4th container movement of the day. We came in at 6, ran over to the shipping terminal, which opened at 7, picked up a load of commodities, took that out to a commodity distributor in the Campbell Industrial area. Bobtailed back here to Waipahu and picked up an empty from a mattress company. Took that to the shipping terminal in San Allen, dropped that off, and picked up a full, and took it back to the mattress company. So we just finished the 3rd movement, and we're making our way to the 4th movement, which is just a mile and a half away. We're making our way through Waipahu here. I don't know the name of the road. I'm very bad at knowing names of roads. I know my way around really well. Waipahu Street. It was a hard one, I guess. But we're going to make a left here. Today is a state holiday. 65 years ago today, 1959, August 16th. Hawaii became the 50th state in the United States. A year before I was born. I always find that kind of interesting that Hawaii's been a state 1 year longer than I've been alive. So if you're a government worker, being federal or state, you'd have the day off. It's a holiday. I've never worked for the government, so I've never enjoyed those government holidays, I call them. Actually, no, I lie. I did work for the government. My very, very first job, when I was in 10th grade, that summer, I got a job working for Meals on Wheels. So technically, I was working for the government. That job lasted 3 months. It was my very first job, though. $1.65 an hour. I saved my money from working all summer, and at the end bought a stereo. One of those stereo with the 4 speakers. I was so proud of myself. The following summer, I got a job working for an electrician. As an electrician's helper. And I actually got that job before summer came. I was working after school every day. And that second job, saved up my money and got a color television. Up until that point, all the televisions I'd ever watched were black and white. I bought my own color TV. But that was the first one in the house. My mom and dad didn't even own a color TV. Of course, you got to understand, I grew up in the U.S. Virgin Islands. There was only one channel on the television in the U.S. Virgin Islands at the time. It was channel, I want to say it was channel 10. And it was NBC, I think. Yeah, NBC. So there wasn't a whole lot of TV watching when I was growing up, even though I did buy a TV so I could watch TV. Now there were 2 other channels we could get, channel 2 and channel 4, but they were in Puerto Rico and they broadcast in Spanish and I didn't speak Spanish. So, but I still would watch TV even though it was in Spanish. That's how I grew up until I was 20, 21. So we're making our way over here to a heavy equipment distributor. I think there's a empty 45-foot container on their receiving dock. I'm pretty sure I'm the one that put it there a few days ago. Maybe a Monday? Or was it Friday? Can't remember. It's probably Monday. 10:15 means it's lunchtime. Squeeze in some food here in the next half hour. this hooked up, pre-tripped, and then make our way out of here. So let's get it off the dock, and then we can get the doors closed. Empty. Turn signal might not be working. Yeah. It's good to know. So now that this is my truck officially, I won't feel used as much when I spend more time cleaning it. I want to get all my stuff out of the other truck and tell management they can get rid of that truck or give it to somebody else. I'd much rather drive this truck. Even though it's not quite as comfortable, it's much more of a workhorse. 10:23. We're about 16, maybe 17 miles from the shipping terminal, and they'll be closing for lunch at 11:50. So we got a little less than an hour. I'd say we're about 25-30 minutes away. So we should be able to get there in time to get this container in. And then we'll take a break and have some lunch. Gated here at the shipping terminal. According to the GPS, we're going to strip it off at strip pile 6, stack 30. First, we got to come down here to the pin box and get the pins unlocked. That's a union job at this particular shipping terminal. Terminals, the drivers unlock the pins, and other terminals you're required to bring it down to the longshoreman and have them unlock it like we're going to do right now. this to be true, but I've always imagined the strip piles to be kind of what it looks like inside the ship. I need to get caught up in the paperwork. I'll do that while I'm having lunch. Spot for lunch. Turn off the truck for like 10-15 minutes and relax. Best spots on the waterfront are where the shade from the tower cranes are at. Unfortunately, those stalls are all full. Right here would be a perfect spot for lunch. Yeah, they're getting ready to close down for lunch. So we should probably find out what we're doing next, so we don't get stuck in here. I guess we can have some lunch. Yeah, closed for lunch. They normally do that when there's no ship in the port. The ship that's here right now is getting ready to leave, so they'll reopen at 1 o'clock. But we picked up a big box container. We'll take it back to our terminal, put it in the yard so it can be delivered sometime this weekend. This will be our 5th movement of the day. That's it, 4 o'clock, we're out of here. Almost forgot the GoPro. It was a nice, comfortable day today. We came in at 6. We did 8 container movements. We drove 157 miles. We're out at 4. Actually, we're just kind of hanging around with some of the guys. We're going to do a little get together tomorrow, and then Sunday I got basketball. We got a photo shoot with my brother. I'm going to shoot some basketball. But we're headed home. It's Friday night. Gonna make something nice tonight. Probably we got that what's it called? Black it's not bass. Maybe it is bass. Black bass. It's a big fillet. So I'll probably just stick that in the oven, and because that's really good. It's already marinated and everything, so eat that with the salad, some rice. That's Friday night dinner. But that is it for this week. Thanks for watching. Aloha.